Tottenham have joined the race to sign Watford winger Ismaila Sarr after facing uncertainty with their planned swoop for Inter Milan's Lautaro Martinez. I know you're a big fan of Ismaila Sarr.
I like Sarr a lot.
I don't know too much about him myself, but what can you tell us about Ismaila Sarr?
He's one of those players who has got electric pace. He's so hard to deal with when if you give him any sort of space on the right hand side, or if you isolate a fullback. He's not like maybe Lucas Moura, who can wriggle out of these tight situations when you've got 2-3 men. But if he isolates you, you pretty much have no chance one-on-one in those kind of situations. If you give
Similar
him space,
to Adama Traore?
Yes, but I think he's added a bit more end product to his game, Ismaila Sarr. He's a bit more nimble in that way. He's more likely, he's got more technical ability in the final third than maybe Adama Traore does. A bit more finesse about him. He maybe won't like curl a shot into the far corner, but he'll if he's one-on-one, he might do a little dink or a little chip, or like pass it into the back of there, that kind of stuff. He got 13 goals in the Championship last season, and I think double figures maybe for assists as well. So he's more of an orthodox right winger, where he's not one of those ones who likes to cut inside. He likes to play on the right and just hit the byline, a bit like Aaron Lennon in a way, but but he's taller than Aaron Lennon, so he's got bigger strides. He's stronger. I'm trying to think of a winger who I could maybe compare him to, but he's definitely a winger who I think he would definitely compete with Lucas on the right hand side and compete for minutes. I reckon they're kind of both equally frustrating in their different ways, Sarr and Lucas, because Sarr can equally be frustrating. But I think with his age and how he's kind of progressing at the moment, like he seems to be adding more and more end product to his game each year. And he ended the season when Watford got relegated. He ended it quite strongly. He had that amazing performance, if you remember, against Liverpool, where Watford ended Liverpool's unbeaten run. They beat them 3-0. And Sarr was amazing that day. He was unplayable. They couldn't deal with Sarr. And he's one of those players where if you're facing a team who maybe like possession and like to leave space in behind, he can be lethal and really effective. And from a pressing point of view as well, he can really help. So would I want to spend 50 million on him?
Is that how much they're asking for?
That's what they're asking for, 50 million euros. Probably not. It's probably better uses of your money, as much as I rate him. I don't know if 50 million is the best use of Ismaila Sarr is the best use of our money in that sense. I'd rather maybe get a striker. I'd rather put that money towards a Vlahovic or something than Sarr. But I think we could do a lot worse than Ismaila
Sarr. The report from Eurosport was like saying, because of the Lautaro Martinez deal, we're looking at Sarr. But I mean, they're different positions, aren't they? Lautaro's a striker and he's a right winger.
Yeah. He's one of those players who's like, when Watford have been struggling for a player to put up front, they like used him there occasionally. But he's not a player.
How we use Son, basically.
Yeah, but he's not a player you would want to rely on as a striker. Definitely not. He's maybe one player, come to think of it, maybe if you could reform him, because he's got good physical qualities. He's strong, he's really quick, and he's improving his finishing. So he's one of those players who maybe you could redevelop him as a striker, but I think that's not something you want to sign him to in a view to doing, I don't think.